near 2. Also Dark Souls.
More near 2. I like that game. Hi, Internet.
Sawata is Jeff.
This is David.
That's David. We're playing Dark Souls 2. We're going to go kill Velstadt. He's in the end of the Undead Crypt here.
Right.
This is the Scholar of the First Sin, PS4.
I could tell by the liquidy flame rate.
Yes.
Flame rate?
720.
Whatever.
It'll go in the text file. The liquidy flame rate of the video. So yes, it's in glorious 72060. Yeah, as you'll notice, the enemy placements are different. It's actually much easier to get into the boss room because they put a Dragon Rider in front of Velstadt, and the Dragon Rider runs out to get you, so you can just sneak behind him.
Oh, okay.
Whereas, in the original game, there was the Cyan Knights, which kind of just stood right there.
Right.
All right, let's actually get into the part where I explain things. And
all right. So it's got the two-handed wide swing.
They're making another Nier game.
Yes, they are. I'm so happy.
Super excited.
Oh.
This is SL1, and Velstadt kind of sucks. The one-handed art can combo. It just depends on what his stamina is at. So we're going to cheese him a little bit, but that's okay. There's like literally 18 or 19 more bosses to go through. So
yeah.
Strategy here for SL1 is we're using the Royal Kite Shield two-handed, and that's at +6, so that even if he does a two-handed overhead strike against it, if you have full stamina, you'll be able to tank one of them.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, you just kind of walk around with your shield up. It's a very safe strategy, but it's a little slow, but that's fine because I was tired of dying. I died 10 consecutive times trying to do it without a shield, and I'm like, nope, I'm done. It's not happening.
Oh, those things went all physicsy.
Yes, I switched to this new strategy and beat him on the first try. So yes, the overhead slam and has a possible follow-up. So don't feel like this is a safe time to throw something at him because he can do that.
Is it always a sweep on the follow-up?
Yes, for that follow-up. It's not always a follow-up, but if it is, then it'll be that sweep.
Okay.
So I'm using black fire bombs, and we're just going to pepper him just outside of his range.
Okay.
Like so. He will, if you're at a medium or long range, run at you, and he can do two things when he runs at you. He can do that, as he's doing now. Stamina. Or he can do a thrust attack. We'll see the thrust attack in a second here. He really likes spamming that. As you can see, SL1 with a +6 Royal Kite Shield and full stamina, you'll be fine. You can tank a hit. And if you can tank one hit, you can tank infinite hits.
Given a certain speed of boss, yes.
Yeah, there's the thrust. We'll see a better angle on it here in a second.
Okay.
Generally speaking, like most of the since most of the enemies are right-handed, you want to walk towards their left. Especially true for the thrust, because he will thrust with his, basically the right side of his body. So the angle on the mace it's covering everything on his right. Leaving his left open. Sort of like that.
Yeah, okay. So...
All right, come on, do the thing.
The other thing to note, and you've probably noticed this a few times...
Platinum Games is designing...
Nier 2, yes.
The combat
system, yeah.
Which is like the best.
Yes. Because that was literally the only thing I didn't like about Nier 1 was the combat.
Overly simplistic kind of. It was fun, but it was a little jank. There was a little jank to it.
It was a little jank, but it just wasn't that deep.
Kick. I'm sorry. The deliberate hyperextension of leg. I'm sorry.
I didn't know he did that.
He could totally kick you. I'm sorry. He can deliberately hyperextend his leg into you.
Wow.
And then that's his back pedal swing. He'll do that when you're like beside him, behind him, that kind of thing. If you're co-oping, this is the thing that hits everyone.
Yes.
Because they just go in and start mashing R1.
That attack he just did can also do that.
Yes. That thrust, the hitbox on that is a little bit wider than you think it is. So stand a little bit further. Hooray, phase 2. This actually is a lot easier now.
Oh, really?
So he sits down and he'll do his chime thing. This, when he's doing the transition, you can just pull out the two-hand the mace and just wail on him like a lot.
Wow.
Because it takes him forever.
I thought the defensive buff started as soon as he started chiming.
And yet, here we are.
I was
Actually,
wrong.
the reason that defensive buff is bad for him, he'll take less damage, but he'll use, like he's about to do, there we go. At long range, he'll do dark magic. Well, if I didn't miss. Yeah, good old dark shotgun. I'll fix the that thing. It's fine, whatever.
Okay. I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to let it happen.
Near 2. And then I got hit.
Yes.
That's okay. I have enough to tank one hit, then I have enough to survive as many as I need to. So when you
Did that column regenerate?
No, I don't think so. That'd be weird. So you want to run straight up to him and wait until he actually takes a knee and then start wailing on him, or in this case, healing. This actually makes it so that the second half of the fight is extremely simple. All you have to do is bait out that attack because he is extremely vulnerable while it happens. So run up to him, wait for him to kneel because he'll turn.
While he is kneeling, yeah.
Yeah. So if you start attacking him before he kneels, he will just blast you with the dark shotgun, and that will kill you.
Instantly.
Yes,
Instantly.
It doesn't matter if you're shield up, it will just kill you.
Yes. Much like Manus, just death.
Mm-hmm. This is a little bit easier than Manus.
This is a lot easier than Manus.
This is a little bit.
It didn't take me like 30 freaking tries to kill Velstadt by myself.
So that is the entire strategy.
Okay.
Also, they're remaking Final Fantasy VII.
I am less excited about that than I am Nier 2.
I am very excited about that.
I'm excited.
I'm more excited about Nier 2, but yes.
Yeah. It's just having like gone through Final Fantasy VII somewhat recently again, and then comparing how they've treated the characters since then as part of their Fabula Nova Crystallis thing.
That's not part of that. What was it called? They had another stupid name for the Final Fantasy VII stuff.
Okay.
It was like not Chronicle. What was the other word?
Riddick?
No. That. You got me there. That is another word.
Yep. It's a word that goes with Chronicle.
Let's see. Like the compilation. Yeah, it's called the compilation of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, okay.
I think is what they gave the name. So it had like Crisis Core and Dirge of Cerberus and Advent Children and all this other BS that no one cares about at all.
Right.
I mean, some people like those things.
Whatever his name is.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's a real person.
Yeah, well, that's a real person that ended up being a self-insert into Crisis Core, I think.
Well, I mean, he was the basis for like Cloud and Squall and other people,
it's
so
just his character.
Not really that unusual.
His character in the game is unbearable. But no, the thing is, like, the characters in 7 are actually pretty good. Like, aside from the fact that they're all tropes, like, they have some dimension. Aside from Barrett, they have some dimension to them. And they're all horrible in their own ways. Well, Barrett is horrible, but
it was at a time where it was good enough that the Japanese game even had a black person in it.
Yeah. But no, it's just...
I look forward to that. Mostly because I have not replayed Final Fantasy VII since it first came out, basically.
Oh, okay.
Well, not when it first came. When it first came out on the PC, which is when me and my brother played it. Velstadt died. We firebombed him unto death.
Oh gosh, people are
as
coming.
Dragon Rider.
Okay, they leave. Good. All right. Now it's time to kill Vendrick. Let's do it. Just go punch him. It's fine.
That will, in fact, be literally impossible at the moment. I could
Not
wail
with
him
that
all day,
attitude.
and he won't. Yeah, he won't even. He won't even acknowledge me. I got an Chivo. I'm sorry, a trophy.
A trophy. Sorry. You've betrayed the Xbox.
Bloodborne.
Yep. That was enough. Sins are absolved. Yep.
So if you enjoyed that, then go and play the first Nier.
Yes.
because it's super good.
It's really good. Kind of depressing, but really good.
A little depressing. It's a little bizarre.
And
I
it's
think
amazing.
that maybe is an understatement. And it's also pretty amazing.
Yeah. And
if you played The Last of Us and were intellectually dissatisfied with the ending, and you want something that conceptually is similar, by the way, the plots of these two games are completely separate.
yes.
But at least like emotional catharsis level of things.
Mm-hmm. At a
Something
very,
that delivers.
very basic level, very generalized level, they're the same.
Yes. And if you would like to play something that delivers on that,
Mm-hmm.
then play Nier.
Yes. Also, Nier does change playstyles often enough to kind of keep you on your toes. Also, hella extra quests, so many side quests, and they're almost all worth it for different reasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of these chips, chewy chocolate chips
The
Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy that you're eating?
Mm-hmm. They are quite good. Nom, nom, nom.
Mm-hmm.
If you would
Thanks.
like to have me continue eating food,
I'm going to go ahead and start drinking tea into the mic if you're going to keep making eating noises.
okay, I'll lean back here and you can, I guess, mention Patreon and then whatever that thing.
All right, so if you would like to see the kind of stuff we're doing, and you like to see it more often, then consider giving to our Patreon campaign, so that we can, fund this a little bit.
Get a new computer.
So Jeffy can get a new computer. So he's not he's not doing all this rendering on a laptop that runs Windows Vista. That'd be real great if he had something newer than that. My netbook is more powerful than his laptop right now.
Yes, these are all true facts. And it would also help out for getting Creative Cloud so that I could, basically just have much more modern Premiere software and stuff like that.
Right.
The stuff I have works fine. I'm not complaining about that.
It takes you like 20 hours to render a video.
Yeah, but the nonlinear editor is not really the problem. The stopping point is really the computational side of things. Like, editing would be faster with a faster graphics card, faster processor, so that like previewing, HD video happens fastly.
So you can either give money to our Patreon campaign or send Jeffy a new computer.
Mm-hmm. I also like Chips Ahoy Chewy real chocolate chip cookies. These are pretty good. Cheez-Its are also pretty good. I like Wild Berry Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
These are all good things.
I'm looking like the snacks I have are carrots, and I have Pepsid AC in my room. That's pretty much it.
Okay, I guess that's kind of like a snack. I'm gonna stop recording because I'm feeling sad now. Near to, yay!
Near to, yay! All right, I'm gonna stop now.
Okay, yeah, and it's over.